Al McMordie, we're here. I'm in Costy's office because he's on the phone with a client on a Zoom call, actually face to face with some clients. I'm reading the comments yesterday. Now, Al, for full disclosure, we didn't discuss any of this, but I want to educate the viewers. This is our second year. We actually started the All Access on September.
Third year.
Third year. I always say I make that mistake. We started the All Access on September 26th, 2023. Now, I'm going to the reason why I'm talking about this for you guys that blew up yesterday's video with comments. I'm a big boy. I got lizard skin. It's no problem. What does Eric bring to the table besides annoying the viewers while trying to hear his Al's info? LOL.
What the hell?
And then we did get some positive stuff. What does Eric do other than cut off Al McMordie when he's trying to speak? Somebody respond, Eric is great. The gambling banter is great from two old school guys. But I want to put this in perspective before we get to the complimentary selection. Al did, and I'm speaking for you, Al. I brought this idea to you. You were posting on Twitter. You guys going to Vegas from California, betting 50,000, 100,000, 30,000, 40,000. The whole time you're selling plays here at Pickdawgz on the premium channel. So what I bring to the table, Brett watches these videos every day, is I created this product basically because your exact words were, it's okay with a high roller, one guy at a time, where I'm going to isolate the plays and I'm going to rate them for him. I don't want to deal with 200, 300 guys that can't handle the ups and downs. I'm busy. I got to put all my effort and my time into handicapping. And you didn't really think there would be a big as market for it as I did. So I said, well, let's try to bring it to the masses. I'll be the buffer. What Eric brings to the table, I am the buffer between Al McMordie and you because I am not a handicapper. I actually get 7 hours of sleep. He gets 4.
Fat chance of that.
Exactly. So what I bring to the table, guys, is the ability. And Al also is very humble. Al, some guys, look, everybody knows my story. I've been in TV and media since I'm 18 years old. I can just go and stand in front of a camera and talk for 4 hours. You do the drive-bys, you do the live shows. You're always in the environment with other people. And this is it's easier for you, I would say, to have the banter back and forth, and then we go over the games. You didn't really want to do the videos by yourself, correct?
No, I did not. But I'm also surprised you're reading the comments.
I know, but it's funny because but it's if somebody's watching this and they don't understand why there's 2 people on this video instead of 1 when everybody else has, guys, I'm the middleman. I'm bringing the All Access to you, 507 units versus 120. He was doing it and posting stuff on Twitter and dealing with a handful of whales that are going to get in the car from Beverly Hills and drive 4 hours to Las Vegas. And we just decided to bring it to the general public. So you deal with me. That's what I bring to the table.
Yeah, I don't mean to say the comments are bad. I don't read them, but I'm just saying that, maybe.
Oh, I'm not offended.
Okay, it's just the.
But I think, it kind of put it in perspective because the one guy that answered the question, that asked the question, really doesn't really understand that I am a game broker. I don't claim to know anything about these games. I'm not handicapping these games. On my own videos, when I give out games, I'm just giving out systems. I'm not using any information. I got one foot in the handicapping world with Duke from the time I started in this business, and then now I have the other foot in the Micah world, which is simply algorithmic closing line value betting, where if you don't get the number, you're not betting. So I'm just taking it all in and I'm spitting it all out. Micah is just like you. He doesn't want to deal with anybody. He's too busy doing the work.
Oh no, I don't mind. Like I don't like I interact with clients all the time. I don't mind that, but I don't want to deal with selling. Like right. I don't like if someone wants to call me up and ask me handicapping questions, that's great if they want it. But when it comes to actually, guys talking about, the whole selling stuff, I'm not a salesman. I don't, I just want to handicap. But
There you go, guys. That's the answer. So if you wanna call me, and like I said, you want to get access to the all access, this is what I bring to the table. I'm the middleman. And listen, in all fairness, like you said, you don't mind talking to the guys about the handicapping, but the reality is you're selling the fish. You're not teaching the guy how to fish. And what I'm doing is I'm dealing with a lot of like you already know the world I'm in. I'm on the phone from 8 in the morning till midnight, and I'm dealing with wild, just combustible personalities who are making love to you on the phone when you win, and are motherfucking you when you lose. It's Jekyll and
which is why I don't want to read the comments.
exactly. So this is what I do. I'm that middleman. So I'm like the gambler's friend, and plus I'm supplying them with access to the information. And a lot of guys, like I said, they make a big mistake with the money management. They overbet, they get emotional, and I'm kind of like reining them in. But I just wanted to put that out there because maybe somebody is wondering why on pickdawgz.com you go to the YouTube channel and every capper has their own individual video. And then here it's just you and I, and then Kosti and Yang. Yang obviously is in South Korea. So there's a time difference there, and Kosti helps him out with that. But I just wanted to put that out there. We won't bring it up in future videos. I can always refer back to this video. You are now 100% in the NBA with an outright winner. Go to the bank, as Duke would say. I love this game.
Could not care less.
But
I mean, I care more that we are now, 552 and 417 over the last year in basketball. I don't really care that we're 1-0.
But you are undefeated, man. I could actually get on the phone and sell you as being undefeated.
I don't care. Do you know how half the world's undefeated after yesterday? I don't care.
This one guy texts me that I'm not going to name the capper. He goes, "Man, this guy's unbelievable. He hasn't lost for 3 months." Like every email, every post is he's undefeated. He's undefeated. He's undefeated. I was like, whatever. No, we're certainly not undefeated.
Oh, is that a handicapper on Twitter?
Yeah, well, not in the Pickdawgz community, but it's just like
yeah.
the guy goes 4 days losing, then he wins, and he posts another winner. It's like, yeah. Okay.
Oh! I thought it was one of those guys who lies about their records. I thought.
Yeah. So anyway, what did you happen? I normally don't watch games. I did catch the end of the game. I was actually going to text you, but I kept my hands off the phone, and I was going to say to you, I remember why the NBA. You watched it with 2 minutes left.
Yeah, I went, the games are usually 2.5 hours long. So at 3 hours and some odd minutes, I went to go look at the score, and it said overtime, 4 seconds left. And I was like, what the hell? And then, so I had to see like what the score was with 4 seconds left, and it was tie. And then it goes into double overtime, and I didn't pay any attention. And then I saw the final that they covered the spread. And then I looked at the box score. They covered the spread 100% of the game. So it was one of those wire-to-wire covers. But no, I had no interest in watching the game.
There you go. So what are we talking about today? The viewers already know. I have no idea.
Yeah, there's one college basketball game on the card. South Alabama is traveling to Georgia State. South Alabama's horrible this year. They're 1-6 straight up. They have failed to cover their last 4 games, but they're favored on the road at Georgia State by 6.5 points. Georgia State's not that good either, but I'm just trying to highlight how bad South Alabama is. They've only won 1 game. They're favored on the road by 6.5. But when you get a losing team that's favored on the road by 4 or more points, and that's failed against the spread their last 4 games, those teams have covered the spread 60.3% over 46 years. It's a contrarian play. We're going to take the horrible Jaguars minus a 6.5 over Georgia State.
So you can't see me, but I'm smiling because I'm saying to myself, wow, it's actually sunk in. I've done so many videos with Al that I knew exactly what the complimentary selection was going to be when you started telling me how bad they were.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? It's like, because again, like you said, the average public's going to go the other way. It's the South Alabama Jaguars. I'm going to try to learn these monikers. And who are they? And who are they playing? The what moniker?
They're playing Georgia State, the Panthers.
I was going to say the Bulldogs. That would have been wrong.
If you say Bulldogs, you'll be right like 5% of the time.
There you go. All right, guys, we're going to lay it with South Bama minus what is it, 6.5?
6.5, yeah.
6.5. Reach out to me for the all access, and I will get you set up. And as always, good day and good luck.